Hello, friends. Yeah, welcome to uh, humanology 2400. Yeah, welcome. Happy Tuesday evening. Yeah, I'm in a hotel room in Juneau, Alaska. Yeah, on what occasion? This is Alaska Bar Convention. What is Alaska Bar Convention? It's for Alaska Bar's organization. It's like a guild. It's a professional organization for attorneys, lawyers in Alaska. So they have this annual convention around this time, kind of early summer, kind of springtime. Yeah, so they do this annual convention, which is like about 3 days long. Last year they did in Anchorage. Yeah, I live in Matsu Valley, so Anchorage. Last year I commuted from my Matsu Valley home to Anchorage for 3 days. So what do they do there? It's continuing legal education. Okay. Yeah. So they invite some professors, guest speakers, and they give us like continuing legal education, like 12 credits, including three ethics credits. So there's whole year worth requirement of continuing legal education in Alaska. So yeah, I enjoy attending those Alaska Bar Convention events. This year in Juneau, capital city in Alaska. Yeah, first time. Yeah, nice city, very good people, and very. What I noticed is that the trees in the mountains are very dense. They're very close together. Because Juneau, Alaska is southeast Alaska, so it's a lot warmer. Rains more than in like Anchorage or Matsu Valley, which is south central. So it's kind of like a little bit like rainforest. Okay, so trees are very close to each other in the mountain in Juneau. Densely jam-packed trees. Okay, so which is great. Yeah, it's beautiful. Greenery. Yeah. Mhm. And so today is Tuesday. Yesterday was Monday. And yesterday, Monday evening, I just went to bed. I came back home from work, brushed my teeth, and I just went to bed and slept without doing human honors show. Because this morning, Tuesday morning, I had to pack my luggage, which I did. I woke up early. So I started sleeping Monday, yesterday, about like 7 to 8 p.m. Then I woke up about like 3 a.m. So solid 8 hours of sleep. Of course, I woke up in the middle of the night around 1 a.m. something, but I just stayed in my bed, then fell asleep again after a while. Hmm? So woke up like 3 a.m. morning, Tuesday morning, packed my luggage, big luggage, basically full of clothing. Because I'm here is Tuesday, right? So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday morning, I fly out back to Anchorage. So like almost like 5 days. So yeah, just change of clothes. Yeah, yeah, nice. And in mathematics, yeah, we'll pick it up. I did bring two textbooks about number theory in my backpack, and in the airplane, I did look at some the textbook about number theory, kind of graduate level. It was interesting, but I didn't study too much though. Yeah, just relaxing, looking at the scenery outside the window of the airplane and take some pictures, and it was nice. Yeah, in the airport in Anchorage, I went there early because I wanted to park at the long-term parking lot in the Anchorage airport because there are other more private parking lots, but they're more expensive. Okay, I save money, so I arrived in Anchorage airport around like 7:30 a.m. And then my flight was around 10:30 a.m. So yeah, it's nice. Eating food, salad in the airport. Yeah, they have nice salad, so I purchased it. It's expensive. Everything is expensive in the airport, but yeah, but salad is very important. Okay, dietary fiber, especially when you travel. Because when we travel, we tend to dehydrate. So yeah, the salad, like dietary fiber for regularity, very important. Okay, yeah, so it was good. Yeah, good salad. Well, 5 minutes vocal rest break. Okay, yeah. Thank you. 5 minutes break. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, very nice. Okay, welcome back. We are back, and yeah. So in Mathematics, I think it was last Sunday, 2 days ago. Well, over last weekend, in the YouTube, okay, so it's pre-recorded humanology main show. Yeah, we discovered some equation, okay, that calculates the modular multiplicative inverse, okay, so it's a hypothetical formula. We do not test extensively. We test four cases, okay? Number one, two, three, four, but one is the exceptional number because 1 and 13, yeah, they are coprimes, okay? But the thing is, 13 is a multiple of 1, okay? And 2 and 13, they are coprimes, okay? But 13 is not a multiple of 2, okay? So that's why it did not work. The formula did not work for case 1, but it worked for 2, 3, and 4. Limited examples, but we just discovered it over the last weekend, okay? So you gotta test more numbers to see if the formula holds the water, okay? But so far so good, okay? If that formula works, it'll be revolutionary, okay? So because we can use that formula, it's just constant time formula so far. I mean, we need to test more numbers, so it's too early. So we're not gonna pop the champagne bottle too early, but because I've done it before. Okay. But if the formula works, hypothetically, okay, then it will be revolutionary, okay? Because if that formula works, okay, argument for the sake of argument, okay, hypothetically, that means we can calculate, we can do coprimality testing in constant time. But right now it's like GCD algorithm, which is logarithmic time, okay? Uh, so that formula, if it gives us multiplicative inverse, okay? All right. Uh, two input numbers, okay? For example, 2 and 13, okay? What is multiplicative inverse of 2? Row 13, like modulo 13, okay? 7. 2 times 7, 14. 14 is 13 plus 1, okay? So 14 is 1 modulo 13, okay? So, or in row algebra, we call it row 13, okay? And so, how about 2 and 14? I have not tried that case yet to our formula, okay? But 2 and 14, of course, they are not coprimes, okay? Um, so if we plug in the formula, okay, 2 and 13, two inputs, it gives us 7, okay? So, and then we do 2 times 7, 14, and 14 modulo 13, 14 row 13, and then it gives 1, okay? So that means 7 is the multiplicative inverse of 2, and 2 and 13, they're coprimes, okay? But if we input two inputs which are non-coprimes, okay, then it will give something else, okay? I do not know what the formula will result in, okay? But Mhm. So hypothetically, let's say the formula gives out some number, and 2 times that number result in whatever, and we apply the row operation, and it will not result in 1. Okay. Because if input is 2 and 14, uh, 2 times x is equal to 1 modulo 14. That number does not exist. Okay? Because multiplicative inverse in modular arithmetic, row algebra, it exists only when the two input numbers are coprimes. Okay? Yeah. All right. So yeah, if that formula works for all cases, then that formula can be used as coprimality testing in constant time. And if that formula works, then later on, It will mean that we can calculate greatest common divisor, GCD, in constant time, as opposed to logarithmic timing of Euclidean algorithm. So it's that big, okay? So when I looked at this number theory textbook, I mean, it's nice. This what other people discovered and proved. It's just nice, but my attitude in mathematics is this. I'm not too interested in what learning about what other people discovered. What I'm interested in is I want to discover something new myself. Okay? So I do not spend too much time studying what other people discovered in mathematics. That's something just I'm not interested. It's not exciting enough. Yeah, it's something interesting, but what really excites me is discover something brand new in mathematics. Okay, then why did I bring that two mathematics textbook about number theory with me as I traveled to Juneau? I wanted to see if our discovery in row algebra is something already discovered, and it seems not. Okay, it seems it's brand new. Cool, good. Yeah. Hmm. Also, at the back of my mind, okay, I also wanted to study what other people discovered in number theory, to be honest with you. But it helps. Yeah, I appreciate other mathematicians. I mean, for example, the multiplicative inverse concept in modular arithmetic, I learned about it in Wikipedia. Okay. That concept was not familiar to me about a year ago. So I learned from other mathematicians. After that, okay, that's an interesting concept. What other people discovered in mathematics. Good. Yeah. Congratulations, other mathematicians, and thank you for sharing with me and in Wikipedia. And then, so I was attracted to that concept, multiplicative inverse concept in modular arithmetic. Okay, modular arithmetic by Gauss, we call it row algebra in humanology. Okay, yeah, it's more efficient. Hmm? But yeah, I appreciate other mathematicians. But I'm kind of competing with them a little bit, okay? So metaphysically speaking. Yeah, but most of them are cool, okay? Yeah. Yeah, they're nice. Most of them. Yeah. Okay. 5 minutes break. Vocal rest, okay? Yeah, thank you. Yeah. After that, maybe some travel log. Sure. Travel diary. Okay, welcome back. We are back. And yeah, travelogue, sure, sure. So uh let me put some layers on. Let's close the window. How about that? It's getting chilly a little bit. Ah, very nice hotel with beautiful view. Travelogue, sure, sure. Yeah, so this morning, woke up at 3 a.m., had breakfast, brushed my teeth, packing my luggage, clothings, okay. What kind of clothings? Trench coats, suits, pants, ties, just one tie, okay, and one tie pin, and about two to three dress shirts, and one pair of extra shoes. Welcome. Yeah, good evening. Good evening. Yeah, travelogue. Let me put this layer on, okay? So it's chilly a little bit. Yeah, it's Southeast Alaska, but it's still Alaska. So, uh, so many buttons. Ah, better. Okay. Yeah. Welcome. Yeah. Good evening. Happy Tuesday evening. Yeah. Juneau, Alaska. Traveling. Yeah. So there's some conference that I need to attend. Okay. So yeah. It was semi vacation. Okay. So yeah. Yes. So welcome. Good evening. Yeah. Some travel story, travel log. From Matsu Valley to Anchorage. Yeah, commute, but from Anchorage to Juneau, air travel. But uh, I don't get to air travel very often because it's expensive, right? Yeah, it's airplanes and traveling, yeah, hotel, expensive. So I get to travel like every 2 to 3 years like this, okay? So, but it's very exciting time. Travel, brand new scenery. Oh, politics? Yeah, on paper, on the record, I am running, but I don't do like actual campaign these days. Just on paper, okay? Because I'm kind of laying low, okay? Because political environment is nowadays too hostile, okay? So I'm kind of laying low, okay? But yeah, thank you for your support. God bless you. Mhm. Okay. Cheers. Yeah. Mhm. So like the uh travel like airport. Okay, so yeah, sure. Airport and international airport in Anchorage, Alaska, America. Yeah, it's nice, good people. It's always exciting in the airport, right? Yeah, traveling. Uh, for me, it's kind of semi-vacation. So, yeah, the continuing legal education classes, 12 credits worth, but like it's continuing legal education, so you don't take exams. There are no homeworks. There's no reading assignments. Of course, I will pay attention to the lectures, but it's quite relaxed environment. Okay, so mhm. Yeah, in Alaska, yeah, lawyers we are required to take 12 credits a year. Okay, so but Alaska Bar Convention, yeah, just take care of it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm a lawyer, so every year we are required to take 12 credits continuing legal education. Let me redo my hair real quick. And I'll take a shower tomorrow, but let me wash my hands. Yeah, but besides that, I also study like foreign languages, like German. Nowadays, I'm studying German language, and also I study like mathematics, like number theory. Okay. Yeah. Hmm? Cheers. Continuing education, very important. Okay. Hmm? So in the airport, yeah, Anchorage International Airport, nice, and there are some many different gates. Uh, and some gates are nearly empty because there are no airplanes there. It's like today, like Tuesday, right? So yeah, some gates are nearly empty. There are no airplanes there. Okay, so that's why I went. Okay, and because there are so many chairs, empty chairs, and so I bought salad and I ate salad in those empty chairs, sitting there. Okay, it was nice, peaceful, and also bathroom in that gate. Yeah, not many people there. Okay, yeah, so that was good. And also, you're taking a nap a little bit, sitting, like kind of dozing off for 5 minutes, which is very good. Yeah, sitting and sleeping, it makes a huge difference. Okay, yeah, for energy level. Yeah, cheers. Hmm. Hmm? But what happened earlier today in Anchorage Airport? That this guy who wanted to engage in staring contest with me, like staring me at me like this. I'm like, look, I'm kind of like semi-vacation. I'm just waiting for my airplane. Now I'm not going to engage in staring contest with him, okay? But he wanted to. He probably in his like I don't know, maybe early 30s. Okay, my guess is kind of a street fighter kind of guy. He did not give me the impression of being a martial artist, trained martial artist. Okay, I think it's more street fighter type. Okay, so. But again, yeah, thank you for recognizing me as a martial artist, okay? Because I guess the way basically he was challenging at me, okay? Challenging me like a staring contest. Basically, he's saying, "Hey, I can fight better than you can." Yeah, I'm like, I just looked away, okay? Because look, I'm in my semi-vacation, waiting for my airplane. I want to relax, okay? So I'm not going to engage in a staring contest. That happened about 3 years ago in Vancouver Airport, okay? So, but that guy, I think he was a martial artist, okay? So, mixed martial artist, I think. Okay? Well, no, I don't engage in staring contest in the airport or anywhere else. They kind of like trying to punk me out. They're like, oh, I can fight better than you can. I'm like, yeah, but I just look away because, look, I just want to relax, you know. Huh. Whatever, right? Yeah. Actually, I used to do that when I was younger, in my early 20s, okay. Yeah. Now I'm 47. I don't do that stuff anymore. Okay. Why would I? Okay. I got better things to do than staring contest with some random guy that I've never met before. No, I don't do that anymore, okay. I used to in my early 20s, okay. Yeah. Yeah, but I think it's very therapeutical to travel like every 2 to 3 years. Yeah, to go to a place never been before. It's refreshing. So in Juneau, Alaska, from the airport to downtown where I'm staying at, okay? So downtown Juneau and Juneau International Airport in Juneau, that's not walking distance. So I took a taxi cab, okay? Yeah. At first, I wanted to take a bus to save money, okay? But it was not available today. Okay, so I took taxi cab and it was nice. Yeah, just looking at the scenery from Juneau Airport to Juneau downtown, and kind and generous taxi cab great gentleman. Okay, yeah, explaining to me about Juneau. Okay, thank you. Yeah, nice, very nice. Yeah. hmm I've always wanted to pay a visit to Juneau. Okay, so first time, yeah, it's very nice. And the hotels here, okay, because in Juneau, Alaska, there are a lot of cruise ships that stop by, okay? So the hotels here they're very high quality, okay? But there are a lot of tourists in Juneau, okay? A lot of jewelry stores. Yeah, so yeah, the very high quality hotels. Many of them are very also quite affordable too, okay? Yeah, great service, yeah. Yeah, nice. But 5 minutes break. Vocal rest, okay? Yeah, thank you. Okay. Yeah, 5 minutes break. Thank you. Vocal rest. And also time check. We have 2 hour limit, so yeah, it's been less than 1 hour. Okay, 5 minutes break. Yeah, thank you. Okay, welcome back, we are back. Yeah, yeah, welcome back, we are back. Yeah, so now it's getting a little bit hot, but that's fine. I'm wearing t-shirt. Sure, yeah. What else do we talk about? Travel. Okay. Hmm? Nice. So when you travel, make sure you eat a lot of vegetables like salad, okay? Because I realized when we travel, we tend to get dehydrated because we have to catch the flight. It's tense, okay? A lot of movement. It's good exercise, okay? All these heavy luggages and stuff. And yeah, so you need to drink a lot of water and salad. In the airport, my recommendation is salad. You need dietary fiber, okay? So, yeah. Hmm? So also when you travel, you need to exercise, okay? Today I did. Yeah, I went to grocery store here. I ran, okay? Yeah, running. Not too long, maybe 3 minutes, but still. That's a whole difference, okay? Also sleep good, okay? Yeah. Hmm? Personal hygiene very important too, okay? So look, tomorrow I take a shower, okay? But today I just arrived in Juneau, so but tomorrow I'll take a shower, okay? So but tomorrow's the day bar convention starts, okay? So, mm. Yeah, taking a shower, okay? Yeah, important. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Also mouthwash. Yeah, yeah, very important. So I carried mouthwash, small bottle mouthwash and Listerine, okay? And also the handled dental floss with me, okay? So because I brush my teeth twice a day, okay? But in between, after I eat some food, yeah, dental floss, mouthwash, good enough, okay? Yeah. Hmm? Some other people in the airport, other than some guys like staring at me or like staring contest. Other than them, okay, yeah, good-looking people, well dressed up, yeah, professionals, yeah, sure. People who look very important. Okay, I don't know what they do for a living. Maybe they're working for some federal government or big corporation. I don't know. Yeah. But it's cool. It's diversity. Yeah, sure. Yeah. What was I wearing in the airport? Okay, last night, Monday. Okay, yeah, I after I came back from work, yeah, suit and tie. On top of that, well, okay, t-shirt, dress shirt when I go to work. Okay, then necktie, then necktie pin. Why necktie pin? Because necktie when I go to bathroom and wash my face, it kind of hangs like that. Okay, so necktie pin it attaches it to my dress shirt, right, so that it does not get wet. Necktie, okay. And then because in Alaska it's still chilly in the morning, yeah, sweater, and then suit, and then trench coat. Okay, so that's my attire when I go to work. That was yesterday, Monday, okay. Now, yesterday, Monday in the evening, I came home from work. I brushed my teeth and I just went to bed. Yeah, took off trench coat, took off suit, but what I had when I slept in my bed yesterday, Matsu Valley. T-shirt, dress shirt, necktie pin, and sweater. So yeah, so necktie does not go anywhere, okay. On top of that is sweater, okay, so yeah, just went to bed. Because next morning, this morning, I have to wake up early in the morning to avoid the highway traffic. Hmm? Although my flight was about 10:30 a.m., I went out there early to avoid highway traffic from Montreal to Anchorage, okay? Because I cannot miss the flight. I could have, but it would be very expensive. It's two to three hundred more dollars. Okay. Yes, so went out there early, okay? Yeah. And so that was what we were wearing, okay, yeah. T-shirt, dress shirt, necktie pin, sweater, suit, trench coat. That's how it was in the Anchorage airport, okay? That's what I was wearing. And then it was still chilly, it was drizzling a little bit. It's just sprinkling rain. It's fine. From the parking lot, long-term parking lot, and to airport. Yeah. And then when went inside the airport in Anchorage, too warm. So I took off my sweater, put in my backpack, carry on. Yeah. I checked in the luggage, of course, okay. Yeah. After that, it was still warm. The heaters inside the airport building. Took off this shirt, dress shirt, okay. Put in my backpack. Yeah. Yeah, just t-shirt like this, okay? Short sleeve. Inside the airport building, okay? Yeah. Okay. Temperature control, very important, okay? When you travel, so yeah, carry your backpack, okay? So that extra layers, you can put it back into your backpack, right? Carry on, okay? Okay. And then airplane, then came to Juneau, got outside the airport building, and then took taxi cab and Juneau downtown, very beautiful. Then it got chilly again, okay? So in my carriage, okay, I mean, I arrived in Juneau downtown about 1 p.m., but hotel check-in typically 4 p.m., right? But this hotel is very nice, very professional. So yeah, they stored my check-in baggage for me. It's big, okay. Yeah, welcome. Good evening. Yeah, let's talk about travels, okay? Yeah. Hmm? Yeah, but I still have my backpack with me. Going to a nice restaurant downtown, okay? Asian restaurant, okay? Yeah. And it got chilly. Yeah, some scenery, sightseeing, harbor. Yeah, so some small fish in the ocean. Nice. Took some photographs, selfies alone. And got some chili. So yeah, in the park, on a bench. Yeah, put down my carry-on backpack, took out sweater, wore it, continue walking, okay. Yeah. And then I picked a restaurant. Okay, I just was walking down the street, okay, in Juneau downtown, and yeah, Asian restaurant, very nice. Yeah. Mhm. And I had this wonderful like rice with vegetables. Okay. Again, when we travel, you need to eat vegetables for regularity. Okay, because we tend to dehydrate when you travel. Okay, vegetables with rice. Okay. Oh, it was good. Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, now time check. Travel log. travel diary. Concept. It's been over 1 hour, okay? Yeah, let's ventilate the hotel room, okay? Yeah. Fresh Alaskan oxygen. A lot of trees in Juneau. Beautiful. Wow. Yeah, very nice view. Oh, nice. Yeah, Diamond spread. Thank you. Yeah, beautiful. Very beautiful. Yeah, some nice scenery out there. Yeah, mountains and oh yeah. Yeah, very nice. Beautiful. Okay, welcome back. We are back. Now let's talk about the Korean TV show House of Bluebird. Okay, the finale. I cried and cried. It's a heartwarming story of repentance and forgiveness. Very nice, yeah. But the thing is this, okay? I mean, in that TV show, Korean TV show, House of Bluebird, in Korean words, 파랑새의 집. Okay, so nice. And but in the TV show character, fictional character, Mr. CEO 장태수. I mean, it's semi-investment, okay? He's kinda stole from his friend's money, then but he reinvested the company, okay? So yeah, it's morally questionable. I get it. But the thing is this, okay? Now let me close the window. There's some noise out from outside. Transportation, traffic noise, distracting, okay? I'm very sensitive to sounds, moisture, lighting, temperature. I'm very sensitive person, okay? So I do not want to be distracted, okay? Yeah. All right. Bottom fell off, but I fixed it, okay? So, all right. Now, the Kang Tae-soo, yeah, okay. His friend, and his friend's son, Kim Ji-wan, okay, and Chang Tae-soo, his own son, Chang Yeon-do, okay. But the thing is this, so Chang Tae-soo in that TV show, Korean TV show, which is free in YouTube, okay, so House of Bluebird, he kind of stole money from his friend, but he did invest to company, okay, but he became very well to do. He's a successful business person, okay, so. But because of that semi-embezzlement, Chang Tae-soo's friend, who's Kim Ji-wan's father, their family was did not live in luxury. They lived as a middle income, okay? I think that's a good thing. Because the way Kim Ji-wan and his sibling, they grew up in as a middle income, middle class, they turn out to be better than 장현도. Okay, 장현도 is a spoiled child. Okay, later on he repented. He got better. Okay, but so it turned out very well actually in that TV show. Okay, because big money when it comes to educating children, it can be very negative. Okay, it can spoil the children. They depend on their parents, like 장현도 depending on the money of 장태수. Spoiled, taking everything for granted, okay, and undisciplined and dependent, not independent, growing up to be very weak individuals, okay. But because Jang Tae-soo took the family money from Kim Ji-wan's father, Kim Ji-wan grew up to be a very upright, strong, independent adult. So it was very positive educational effect for him and his sister too. Okay. Yeah. So it turned out well. And Chang Tae-soo is not a bad guy. No, he's a decent guy, I guess. Made some mistakes, but we all do. But still, at the end of that TV show, 50 episodes. Okay, it's a long TV show. Okay, so he repented, he apologized, he acknowledged the embezzlement in press conference, and he apologized to Kim Ji-wan's family, and they forgave him. I really like that. It's quite Christian theme, okay? Yeah. repentance and forgiveness. So that's why I cried and cried and cried watching that 50th episode. 49th episode too. Yeah. Nice. Now what is that? Is it some kind of insect? I don't know, but it's distracting. Let me get it. Ah, okay. I don't know what that is. Oh, I got it. On the ceiling. Ah, that was nice workout. Standing on a chair. Whew. So another thing I really like about traveling, hotel room, cable TV. I like that because in my Matsu Valley house, yeah, I only have internet connection. I do not have cable TV. Okay, so in the internet connection like YouTube or DVD collection, I get to choose what I watch. So it's quite predictable. But in cable TV, they just play whatever, right? So it's quite unpredictable. I like that. Okay, it's diversity. Okay, so I enjoy watching cable TV in a hotel room. Limited choice I have. I can flip the channel if I do not like it, right? Yeah, but still unpredictability. I like that part, okay? So I think that's what I have to say. All right, see you tomorrow. Okay, yeah. You have a wonderful night, okay? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, you have a wonderful night too, okay? Thank you.